are you sitting on that seat? You can't save seats. There's no saving seats. The NHL penalty box. Apparently it seats 3 comfortably, 4 uncomfortably, but 10 total disaster. Pens won the game 5-4 last night. Kevin Wild.
That's awesome.
Not a good game. Hey, Fury Wilder 3 is on. Bob Arum said July 24th in Las Vegas. Don't quite know where in Las Vegas. If you remember last fight, Tyson Fury won and he licked Deontay Wilder a few times. That was odd. And after the match, Deontay Wilder said, you know, one of the reasons I lost, I wore that gosh darn 40-pound costume and it deadened my legs. So, hey, quick advice. Try some light linen on this walk to the ring. Here's some other advice. Win this fight and take on the true champion waiting in the wings. What, Anthony Joshua? No, 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 no. Brandon Marshall. Brandon,
Yes.
Are you up to fight the winner of this Tyson Fury trilogy?
Okay, so this is what we're going to do, right? Because every time I have this discussion on national television, everybody take me as a joke. So I'm done talking about it. You have to talk to my promoter, Nick Wright. Nick Wright, do all the talking for me. Please answer the question for him.
All right. So, much like in the WWE, you might say, Nick, but you used to be against this. Is this a heel turn? No, it's a face turn. Brandon and I have spoken extensively about this. He's shown me some footage nobody else has seen. And let me tell you this right now, Deontay Wilder, you better hope you lose this fight. Because if you win this fight, you will actually lose. Because if you win this fight, then you get the beast. Then you get a man with an undefeated record. Then you get a man who's 6'5", about 230, and that's untrained. A man who is ready to put you on your back repeatedly, then help you up so he can put you on your back again. So, Deontay, I would just throw the fight against Tyson Fury, because otherwise, this man's coming at you and you got no shot. Just letting you know. Just my advice. More on this later.
Brilliant. That was fantastic, Nick. You can promote me every time I go away with my friends on a weekend trip. Just come in before me and do your thing, and then I'll walk in. Thank you.
Listen, Marnie and Marcy, bring your earplugs. Be ready for some fake laughter.
Marnie's here.
Extra bottles of wine.
Time for a little drawing
there
blank. You go. It's got to be a Riesling. NBA MVP finalists were announced yesterday. Nikola Jokic, Joel Embiid, and Steph Curry. They're your 3 players up for the award. That means no Giannis, who's won this award the last 2 seasons, and it means, earmuffs, Nick, no LeBron. So, Brandon, the NBA MVP finalists are blank.
I'm gonna actually go first here.
Go ahead.
Yeah, because I'm mad. I'm mad. Listen, folks. NBA MVP voters, you almost got this right. Nikola Jokic is 2nd. Joel Embiid is 3rd. Steph Curry is 4th. So your finalists have 3 of the top 4. But your finalists are missing the actual MVP in Chris Paul. So I would say it's expected but disappointing. Because we know Nikola Jokic is going to win, but I was hoping that CP3 could finish top 3. Now we know he's not even finishing top 3. Makes me concerned he won't finish top 5, which would be criminal. So I would say it's expected but disappointing, Jenna.
And I will say it's all worthy. They're all worthy. That's what this is. Listen, you know, Joel Embiid, most dominant NBA player to date today, but he didn't play enough. Steph Curry, I mean, he went on a 2-month tear, so he deserves to be in this conversation, deserves to be right here, but you have to do it all year. And then you have LeBron James. If he didn't go down, he would have been here. You have Kevin Durant. You have even Kyrie Irving. You have all the Nets. You have James Harden. All could have been a part of it. But just too much going on in Brooklyn. Didn't play enough. So Jokic, a guy that we didn't talk enough about. You can even throw CP3 in there as well. But he actually played exceptional all year. And he played at a high level. It won't be the sexiest MVP, but guess what? It's well-deserving if he goes down holding up that trophy. All worthy. All worthy.
All right. See, I don't understand the strategic value in releasing the 3 MVP finalists. Just more is better. We've had more playoff basketball. It was better. The NFL increased their season. It's going to be better. The Oscar nominees increased Best Picture and Best Director. And guess what? It's better and more interesting. So instead of just saying, hey, here are your 3 MVP finalists, say, here are the top 10 MVP finalists, and then we can have a big debate about it on this show. And then Julius Randle, when you're talking about his career, you'd be like, he was an MVP finalist. It's just more fun. More is better. So from now on, jettison the top 3 and open it up to a top 10. More fun, more interesting.
What? Wilds is on to something here. I understand why they released 3 for all the other awards, because all the other awards you only submit a first, second, third. MVP, you submit a top 5. So they really could announce everyone who received even a single MVP vote and then do a slow drip of whittling it down from, call it 11 guys to 8 guys to 5 to 3. It's a good idea, Wilds. This is why Wilds used to consult for the NBA. They should hire him back, but only if they give me a vote.
Is that true? Is that true information? Is that true?
Call Evan.
Wow. Who are you, man?
That's true.
Tonight's final play-in game, Warriors-Grizzlies. This for the 8th seed in the West. Steph said we'll be ready after the Warriors got beat by the Lakers. But Brandon, what if they're not ready? So Steph and the Warriors losing to the Grizzlies would be blank.
Hollywood. This is like a movie. Steph Curry and the Warriors, they're top in the NBA for years, and then they don't make the playoffs 2 years in a row. It's like a movie, man. And then guess what, Nick? He goes out to Los Angeles and joins your boy LeBron James. So Hollywood, Hollywood. Yeah,
so listen,
come on, man.
Related to our last topic and this topic, little catchphrase. Fire Evan, hire Kevin. Evan's the guy that created the play-in. Everyone's like, oh, LeBron wants him fired. Oh, he got a 5 share. Oh, Evan, he's going to get a promotion. This might be LeBron vindication. Let me just tell America some facts. Without the play-in game in the East, the 7 seed would be Boston, the 8 seed would be Washington. After 3 bad play-in games out East, the 7 seed is Boston, the 8 seed is Washington. Out West, without the play-in game, the 7 seed would have been the Lakers. Now, that was a very fun, great game, but with the play-in game, the 7 seed is the Lakers. And without the play-in game, we had 5 days ago, the last day of the regular season, Memphis play Golden State with the 8 seed on the line. That would have been a de facto playoff game. Golden State won. Now they have to go do it again. So without the play-in game, they would already be there, which is what everyone wants. So while everyone's like, oh, LeBron's salty, LeBron's scared, he's trying to get Evan fired. Well, let's just wait and see, because if the Warriors end up losing, this will be total vindication for LeBron's take, which is, the hell we doing this for, Wilds? And while I know you love Evan Wilds, if you could replace him and take his job, maybe it would be a little, softer landing for you at least. So there you go. LeBron vindication. Okay. No, I'm just telling you. NBA, Wilds is looking for a side gig.
Stop. I support Evan wholeheartedly, and I support more basketball, which is what we got, which is also what the networks support, and the NBA.
You really do know
NBA
these people,
PA.
Wilds.
I got lost there. Yeah. Okay, here's the thing. I don't think
these people.
This would be surprising if the Warriors lost, and here's why. A lot of people are like, oh, I don't want to play armchair psychologist. I do. Why not? I think the Warriors have a championship mentality. They're champions. Just like how Bill Belichick was like last year, is like, what do you want us to do? We sold out. We ain't got it this year. How Popovich the last few years, like, we ain't got it. I think all the Warriors know they ain't got it. They had enough to play spoiler against the Lakers and get up for it because it felt like the finals. This game will not feel like that. They are ripe for an emotional letdown tonight. And I think the Grizzlies get into the playoffs.
Wow.
And then it'll be out with Evan and with Kevin.
Wilds, can we get back to the real question? Like, you really work for the NBA? Is that true?
No.
You really do? How's Adam Silver? Is he a cool guy?
No.
Adam Silver, is he a cool guy?
Yes, he does like Adam Silver.
Yes, he is a very cool guy. Of course he is. At what the bosses like to refer to as Bristol, I ran NBA studio programming, and you know I did the jump and stuff, so you interface with NBA your league partners.
Yeah.
I don't consult.
Wilds was a bougie exec.
The only consulting I do is consulting for you and Deontay Wilder.
Yeah. Yeah, before Wilds went in front of the camera, he was a puppet master.